Welcome back to another episode of WordPress Tutorials with Pixelweb. In today's episode, I'm going to give you a snippet of code that will allow you to add shortcodes to your widget areas of your WordPress powered website. By default, this is not a capability that's built into WordPress, and you could either use a plugin for this, or if you are comfortable with code, you can put this code in your functions.php file. If you're using a theme from another developer, then you will want to create a child theme of that particular theme, so that way you don't lose your custom code if the theme gets updated. So what is the code? Let's take a look at that real quick. If you look in my sidebar over here, I have this YouTube shortcode, and it's just displaying the shortcode itself. So that's not exactly what I'm looking to achieve. So now what we want to do is take a look at the code that I'm going to be using. It is right down here. The functions subscribe underscore shortcode function, and inside the curly brackets you have the return, and then whatever text you want to display or any other type of code that you want to display within the shortcode itself. So you will put that code right here. I'm just putting subscribe to Pixelweb on YouTube. Hey, don't forget to subscribe. And then you want to use the add shortcode function here. So it's YouTube. That's going to be the shortcode that you create and you type out inside the widget area. And then you're going to use call the function right here that you created. So we're doing that. That's the snippet of code to put in the shortcode, and then to allow it to actually display in the widget areas, we're going to add this filter, add filter widget text do shortcode. So this is allowing us to actually use this shortcode which we created inside of our widget areas. So that will work. So we're going to save this file. We're going to go back to the localhost, and we're going to refresh the page. And then when we refresh, you see it's changed now to the text that I put in inside the functions.php file for the shortcode. And then how did we create that? So let's go back here to the widgets. I just simply created a text widget, and I just put in the shortcode, which is the opening bracket, the shortcode text that we used, and then the closing bracket. And now I can use shortcodes within my widget areas. It's great, to be able to do that. It's not built in by default, and there's various ways you can include this in your website, from plugins or from very short snippets of code like what I just demonstrated here. So just to recap, let's take a look at this again. Let me increase the size of this so you can actually see it better in case you haven't been able to see it. And you will see the shortcode that I created again is the function subscribe underscore shortcode, and then I'm returning that text to be displayed, and then I'm doing the add shortcode YouTube subscribe shortcode. So that's the shortcode code right there. And then to actually display it in the widget areas, it's this filter, add filter widget underscore text, and then do shortcode. Don't forget to remember your curly braces, your semicolons, and to make sure every brace and parentheses matches. This is a very useful snippet of code, and you might be able to benefit from it on your website. Hopefully it helped. If you have any thoughts, ideas, or suggestions, please leave them down in the comment section below. And again, don't forget to subscribe, because we're going to be producing more videos on how to manage your WordPress powered website, how to optimize it for search engine optimization, for increased performance on the web, social media marketing, and things of that nature. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and again, don't forget to subscribe.